EG Magazine. Experience growth faster and expect to go further. Hey, welcome to EG Magazine. I'm Colin Tomlin, author of the Grow How Experience and publisher of EG Magazine. Now, in the personal well-being section of issue 8, I want to introduce you to an article called Speak Your Dream. It's really a way of harnessing the power of your imagination. And it's written by one of our regular contributors, Alex Gordon, who is a speaking coach and creator of the Master Your Message speaking system. People love to talk about themselves. I learned this some years ago while managing a team. It became a secret weapon. No matter what state of mind my staff were in, there was one question when asked or slipped into the conversation, triggered the imagination. I applied this while coaching people who wanted to change their lives, small groups of boys who were not being fathered, and businesses who were stuck. You could see the light in their eyes once they connected. If you doubt me, test it with the next person you meet. Ask it. So, what do you think the question is? Well, in 1963, Martin Luther King Jr. declared to the world while championing the civil rights movement to over 200,000 people, "I have a dream." Even though he said and did many other things, we remember him for this one speech. You see, the conscious mind distills our reality and regulates our interpretation of what we see, hear, and feel. The unconscious mind does not know the difference between what is real and what is not, though. If you doubt what I'm saying, think about this. Why do people cry when watching a film? It's a plot on a screen. It's not actually real. But through your imagination, you experience these emotions. You're there even though you're still in your seat. So what is your dream? That is it. The world is waiting for you to speak it. Your imagination is ready for you to perform it. So include these 6 elements which I wrote about in my book, also entitled, What is Your Dream? The first thing is desire. What do you actually want for your life? No one can actually answer this for you. It must be discovered. It is not be a textbook answer either, but it changes as you gain more experience of life and accrue more wisdom. The second thing is your reality. What obstacles are you facing? Listen, stop trying to drive through the mountain of obstacles that you face. The best way is to find a way around it. And usually the greatest obstacle is the way you think. It's also about the words you use, which I guess is influenced by the way you think. So when you use words like I can't or I don't know how, you're actually stopping yourself. Change your words and the outcome will change. The third is enthusiasm. What are you enthusiastic or passionate about? If you're not enthusiastic about what you're doing, you will eventually regret doing it. You see, your passion drives the outward expression of your enthusiasm. It's like electricity. It can affect everyone you meet. The fourth one is attitude. And the question really is, what is it that's shaping your attitude? You know, sometimes life can make you unappreciative, seeing and living on the negative side, preventing you from stepping up. So here's an idea. Choose to become a positive influence even when you do not feel like it. It is said you become like the 5 closest people around you. So maybe one of the things you need to do is to make sure that you associate with people who you want to become more like, the go-getters, the doers, the game changers. And the fifth thing is your message. What is the one thing that you would like to share with the world? If you had only one conversation or one thought to share, what would it be? You see, I believe we all have something to say to contribute to our existence upon this planet. Sometimes we discover it early, or sometimes we discover it later in life. But as soon as you discover that message, get started with sharing it with the world. And the sixth thing is success. What does success actually mean to you? What does it look like? You know, very often when I ask this question, people give me textbook responses. But once you tear away the corporate mask, you see the true person. What do I mean by that? Well, the things we acquire no longer form the definition, but the results we want for each other become the mission of our time we have left. So I want to end with this question. What is your dream?